morning. It's Tuesday, and I've decided that Mystery Doug's getting to have all of the fun. So I'm inviting you into my kitchen, and we're going to try some of the candies and foods that he talked about on his experiment of melting. So today I've prepared a tray full of objects. I'm hoping that you're able to see all of them. I've got Tootsie Rolls. I've got gummy worms. Some butter. Starburst. And I've bagged them ready to go into some boiling water. We're going to find out what happens. The reason I'm doing some of this at home is I know a few of you guys have food allergies and you're not going to be able to conduct these experiments yourself. So I thought it would be fun for you to get to see me do it. And I'll try to describe to you what I see. And then I challenge you when I'm all finished to go through your kitchen pantry, of course, with mom or dad's guidance and support. We wouldn't want you messing with any hot water all by yourself, but I'd like for you to get to see what it's like yourself. It's always better to be able to learn through doing instead of watching somebody else. So let's get started. I'm going to take my boiling water, and you can see it here. And I'm going to pour that into a glass bowl. All right, all of my water's ready. I'm going to turn off the stove. And the reason I'm using boiling water instead of warm water is that I think you'll be able to see the results sooner. So we're going to take our baggies. First one we're going to put in is some butter. It's sealed in there. Some dark chocolate. Some Skittles, pretty colored Skittles. Next, 2 big fat Tootsie Rolls. 2 Starburst. And last but not least, 2 big fat gummy worms. Now, there's room for all of these in our bowl. You can see them here. And that's hot to touch. So I don't burn myself. I'm going to use some tongs. And I'm going to let you take a look for a second at all of the things in the bowl. Hopefully you can see them. Now, Mystery Doug says to give it 2 minutes. And we probably won't have to wait that long to start seeing some results, because as I look down, some of them are already beginning to change. The heat's caused them to begin to melt. Now, do you think we can expect all of the candies to melt? Some of them, half of them? What will they look like when they melt? Will they become like water? Probably not, but they will definitely go through a change in their form, won't they? So I'm looking right now at the butter. You know, butter is an ingredient that we use a lot in cooking. I'm going to hold it up. The butter is entirely melted. There's no solid left in there. And as you can see, it is a liquid. And that probably was a minute. So I'm going to remove it. Next, let's look at, let me pick one up. Oh, this is interesting. These are the starburst. They are getting very soft. They haven't mixed together yet, so they're not like water, but their texture has totally changed. And probably if we had 3-4 minutes to wait and they stayed in the boiling water, it'd be interesting to see how they would change. All right, next. These are slippery little guys when you try to take them out of here. Look at our dark chocolate. Looks like pudding, doesn't it? It's not actually runny. It's kind of thick, but as you can see, there's no solid there. Ooh, this next one's awesome looking. If you're looking for an exciting change. The two big fat gummy worms, look what's happened to them. They look like jelly in a bag. You can definitely tell there's gelatin making those up. Oh, they're really cool to look at. All right, we've got Skittles. What do you think? Are the Skittles going to change much? No. What do you think would have happened to the Skittles had I placed them directly into the water? Do you think they would have changed then? Would they have melted or dissolved? What would have changed on them? Would it be the color or would the sugar in them melt? Last in our water, the two Tootsie Rolls. They are starting to change. They're getting soft, but I doubt they would become a total liquid. What do you think? Anyway, that was fun to see and interesting. Later this week on Friday, you're going to get to do a really cool experiment with some crayons. So don't experiment with crayons today. But once you get to try this on your own, please get help though. No hot water in you by yourself. I want you to pick some items or food objects in your house that you think will change, maybe different than the ones that I've used today. And as Doug says, stay curious, share your results with me. Let me see what your changes look like. Signing off, it's Miss Burton. Bye.